Welcome back. This is Rito here with another Terraria Calamity Let's Play episode. We are playing as a rogue class in Calamity on death mode, and last episode we defeated Plantera, got life shards, and so now we've got our Terra disc, and we've got the Reaver armor. We can fight Leviathan and Astrum Aureus this episode, but I really want to get an item that a lot of people have recommended. It's this dust storm bottle thing. You can get it during a dust storm from sand sharks. So let's go ahead and turn this on, and let's see if we can find a sand shark. It says something stirs in the warm desert sands. I think that's going to be our sand shark, or our great sand shark, or whatever it's called. So let's wait for him to spawn. And they sure have a ton of these worm enemies that spawn during this event. It's like most of what spawns on the screen are these dune splicers. Well, we got a sand elemental. Sweet. Man, the fantasy talisman is so powerful. And we got an elemental in a bottle. Excellent. Okay, here we go. It says an enormous apex predator approaches. I think that's going to be our sand shark. We got a sand shark. Whoa, we've actually got a little bit of stuff going on here. All the enemies spawned at like the same time. Uh-oh, gotta be careful. Okay, now we're doing some good damage. There we go. Grand scale. Okay, let's take a look at the grand scale and see what it can do. We just need one, I think. Ooh, we can also do a sand slasher. Excellent. So there's two rogue weapons we can do with this. So I guess we can actually farm up one more sand shark. So after a bit more farming, it looks like we've got another great sand shark that's gonna arrive soon. And we can go ahead and use some rage. Kill it a little bit quicker. Sweet. And that's all we needed. So here's the Sand Slasher. That's one of the items we can craft. It requires cores of sunlight, the grand scale, gold bars, and hardened sand blocks. It shoots pretty quickly and it just fires across the screen. It doesn't come back. Next we need to craft the sandstorm in a bottle, and fortunately in the Calamity mod there is a recipe for it. It just requires desert feathers, normal feathers, bottle, and sand blocks. So let's craft that, and now I think we should be able to craft the dust storm in a bottle. So the only thing we're missing is holy water. So let's craft two of those, and now we should be able to do the dust storm. Awesome. Now let's see what this does. Ooh, this is pretty sweet. That looks like it's gonna do really well on some bosses. Another thing that someone had mentioned is that Cursed Flames do a better debuff now, and that they might actually be better than Ichor. So let's buy some Cursed Flames and craft a few Cursed Flame flasks. There we go, we got 30 flasks of Cursed Flame, and I may just switch that on so we can try it out. Well, now I think it's a good time to go over and fight Leviathan. We've got some pretty good weapons here. So we don't have an arena yet, but it should be pretty simple to build. I'm just gonna use tool time so we can build pretty quickly. Now I'm just adding a second layer of platforms, and this should help us quite a bit. That way we can reset our flight time up here. And yeah, I think we're pretty much good to go for this fight. So this fight has definitely changed a ton, so I'm curious to see how it goes. This could be pretty dang tricky. Yeah, already she is so aggressive. A lot trickier than I'm used to. But we should be fine. In fact, we could probably use our Skyfin bomber. And that's pretty good since it homes in so well. And we can use this Dust Storm in a bottle. And I'm taking some hits though. Yeah, this is doing well. Man, it seems like she's got a lot of damage resistance. But with homing, we can pretty much just focus on dodging, and we'll do fine. There we go, now we got the big guy. Yeah, 2,400 damage. This is pretty good. There's a lot of visuals going on with this rainstorm in addition to the boss fight. Ooh, good. We managed to dodge in between those boulders. It's always fun to do. Whoa, he really went off screen. It seems like he's a little bit easier now that he's a little smaller. It might just be that we've got a lot of mobility though. Yeah, before it seemed like it was so hard to manage to dodge his lunge attacks because he was just so big, but it's a little bit easier now. I'm so happy about this new sprite though. Just looks so cool. And it seems like we're doing well. Let's try our Sand Slasher. Ooh, that's doing well too. It's like 2,000 damage. Let's see how our Terra Disc does. Actually, doesn't look like our Terra Disc is that good. Because if you miss shots, it takes a while for them to come back to you. And our Talisman, it's got good damage too. This is like such a chill fight right now. Doing some good damage. Ooh, we're taking hits though. I may have spoken too soon. It is a little bit more intense when we've got Anahita or the Siren or whatever she's called now. And we're down to like 5% for each of them. There we go. Siren and Leviathan have been defeated. I'm pretty sure they drop a good weapon for the rogue class, so hopefully we can get that. Ooh, we got this flask. I think that's the weapon we need. And we also got the Leviathan teeth. And we have an accessory. This is pretty cool. It says 75% increased movement speed, 10% increase to all damage, plus 20 defense while submerged in liquid. If you're damaged while submerged in liquid, you gain a damaging aura for a short time. Being outside of liquid increases all damage by 5% and increases damage reduction by 5%. That's actually pretty cool. And it combines into the amalgam later on. And we also got the Pearl of Enthrallment that summons a water elemental to fight for you, and that's an accessory as well. It seems like those are accessories that used to be around, but they've been reworked. I'm pretty excited though that we got the items we were looking for on our first try. Well, now that we've got some new weapons, let's go ahead and try these out and see the damage. Whoa, the Brackish Flask from the Leviathan boss is doing like 3,000 damage. Very powerful. Let's wait for those effects to go away, and then we can test it against the Dust Storm in a bottle. Dust Storm seems to be doing a little bit less, like 2,000 to 2,500. And then we've got the Sand Slasher, which can do about 2,500 to 3,000. And our Fantasy Talisman can do about the same. And then we've got our Leviathan Teeth that can do pretty good as well, like 2,000 to 2,500. It seems like all of our weapons are right around there. So it looks like in order to fight Astrum Aureus, we need to craft this Astral Chunk, and that just requires Stardust and Fallen Stars. So let's go ahead and craft a few of these because we may need to fight Astrum Aureus a few times. Oh my gosh, I just realized we didn't even have our Vampiric Talisman on during the Leviathan fight. We had tool time because we were building an arena. Well, I think our arena is looking pretty good, and we're kind of doing a fireworks show. It's kind of fun. This weapon does a really cool effect. Well, I think we've got a pretty good arena here, so I think it's time to summon Astrum Aureus, and let's get this fight going. I think I heard that Astrum Aureus is more aggressive with the jumps now, and that definitely seems right. I wonder if there's an issue with leaving the biome. But we just need to be careful here, like usual. Oh my gosh, this is intense. I'm glad we've got some self-heal. Man, I'm messing up on this fight. I'm pretty sure this is going to be a failed attempt. Oh my gosh, Astrum Aureus is so tricky. There's so much stuff that's homing. Okay, we gotta just stay close enough to get some self-heals going. Oh no. We're doing so bad right now. Okay, well, we can do some extra damage here. Hopefully get some self-heal. So let's give this another try and hope for the best. I think this time I'm going to be a little bit more focused. I was going a little bit crazy last time and didn't really know what was going on. So it looks like we may not even need to stay in the astral biome, which will probably actually help us out quite a bit because our arena is pretty small. The new Astrum Aureus is quite difficult. I wonder if we can kite this boss. We might have an enrage mechanic if we get too far outside the biome. Or not. Or we can just kite this boss across the world, which may be the better strategy. Man, we have so many debuffs. If I could get something that would remove the astral debuff, that would be really helpful. But I'm not 100% sure what item would do that. Ooh, so speedy. Okay, maybe let's head backwards. Okay, this is a lot easier though to kite this boss because we're just kind of dodging in one direction and then we can manage that a little bit better. Okay, we gotta start dashing faster. Oh no, oh no. Okay, another heal. Okay, I guess we can turn around when we get to the dungeon. Yeah. Maybe, actually, maybe we'll go a little bit farther. We've got a desert over here, which is pretty flat. Oh, we were so close to adrenaline. But our health is actually getting pretty high. Okay, I guess we can turn around here. I don't want to get in the sulfurous sea or anything. Okay, we did another heal just now. Oh no. That was not good. Fell into a corruption tunnel. Oh, I thought I could have dodged that. It's hard to get in between those bullets though. 5% though, I think we've almost got her, or him, or whatever this thing is. There we go. Yes. Uh-oh. Why did we circle back? We almost died there at the end. Okay, well, we got our treasure bag. We defeated Astrum Aureus, and that was super fun. I definitely think that's the strategy to use on this boss now after the changes they made. Before, you used to be able to just kind of stand on a platform and shoot down, and Aureus couldn't jump that much, and so it would just kind of jump around and you'd just keep attacking, and it was a little bit easier. You just had to dodge the attacks, and so if you did kind of these circles, that's how it worked before, or at least that's how my strategy was. So now let's see what we got in our treasure bag. We got some Aureus cells, very nice. We have a magic weapon. We've got the Gravistar Stabaton. And then we have the Starlight Fuel Cell, which permanently makes Adrenaline take 10 less seconds to charge. That's great. It looks like Aureus cells really don't craft into anything useful to me right now. I'm pretty sure that Astrum Aureus drops some pretty good items for the rogue class. So I think we ought to go ahead and fight Astrum Aureus once more and see what we can get. Okay, we're getting pretty close to some adrenaline. We gotta do it. There we go. Let's do some damage. Oh no! Get away from me, Aureus! Oh no, did Aureus really just despawn because it turned to day? Oh my goodness. Why didn't I reset the time? That's so painful. We were at 7%. Oh man. Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and start Aureus up again. So right there, if you noticed, I just found a way to beat those little things that follow closely. Those little orbs that look like little planets or look like little Saturns. You can actually use your slime mount and it will break them. Like right here. You see that? It's pretty cool. There we go. Slowly learning how to do this fight a little bit better. But the main thing you gotta do is reset the time before you start. Do not start it in the middle of night. Ooh, we can do Rage and Adrenaline at the same time. Here we go. Serious damage going now. And back we go. And we'll do 2 of them. Feels like Mario right there. When you get like cornered by Aureus, it is tricky to get out of that because it can really do some serious damage jumping on you, and it kind of is so big and moves pretty quickly. It's hard to get around it. Just keep dashing, try to get some distance. Ooh, adrenaline. I'll circle back now. 1%. There we go. And did we just summon the hive mind? Okay, I guess we'll fight the hive mind. Well, we're doing the hive mind pretty quickly now, as we should. I guess that's good gold. Whoa, but it kind of filled up our inventory. So in our treasure bag, we got the rogue weapon. Yes, and it rolled as lethal too. This thing is so cool. This is so awesome. This is like one of my favorite weapons so far. shoots so many cool stars. It definitely feels like a magic weapon, but I'll take it as a rogue weapon for sure. It's not doing like super high damage, but the fact that it homes in so aggressively and the fact that it looks so cool makes me like this. I'll definitely use it. And I think that's a great place to end this episode. Today we defeated Leviathan and we defeated Astrum Aureus. We've got so many new weapons. We're definitely ready to go into the Jungle Temple next episode and defeat Golem. Lots of good stuff coming up. If you're enjoying this series, be sure to like and subscribe. And I also wanted to remind everyone that we've got a Discord channel. The link is in the description. I try to jump on the Discord every once in a while. Usually it's like once a day to say hi and just chat with people for a little bit. So be sure to join the Discord if you're interested. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time.